Hi all, and welcome back to another episode of WolfQuest Anniversary Edition by Instinct Alone, with Leda, Castor, and their 3 pups, and this cow elk that they killed last time. Leda has just gotten some rest, and this is right after she's woken up. She's going to get something to eat, she's going to feed her pups, and then we'll see what else we think needs to be done. I was pretty sure she was completely out of stamina last time, as we could tell that she wasn't actually able to bite the cow elk and do damage. Where did one of our pups go? We've got... Oh, okay, all 3 of them. Perfect. The cloud of ravens circling us is a little bit ominous, but of course they're here for the carcass, so we can't be too surprised. We're gonna take a look around. We're gonna see if we can spot anyone, any kind of predator lurking. I don't see any movement in the background. I don't see anything strange. Oh, I stand corrected. Yes, I do. I do see something strange. It is 2 coyotes, and we are going to chase them away right now. Alright. That wasn't too big of a problem, thankfully. Back to the pups. They didn't even make it all the way into the den by the time we chased the coyotes away. Okay, so Leda was away for a while last episode, so I do feel she should spend some time here and spend some time with her pups. Other than just feeding them, of course. Oh goodness, well this little gray one, I think this is our female pup. It's been doing some running. Does seem like she definitely wants to get out there and explore, a lot like her mom. Goodness, I hope I'm gendering this pup correctly. I really haven't looked at their information since the very first time when I named them, but I think that one is our female. I think the other 2 are our males. So, wonder if they're full or if they need a little bit more food. Let's see. Did the other one go inside the den? Oh, also, while Leda was sleeping, the flea pop-up happened, so we know that the fleas are getting a little bit worse. That our pups are more likely to stray when we're away from the den, so no more extremely long trips to the cattle ranch for her. It does seem like maybe our pups are more content to hang out in the den than they are to hang out here, though. I wonder if Castor keeps them in the den a lot while Leda's away. That would make sense, as it's kind of harder for a single wolf to watch over even 3 pups while there's so many predators potentially lurking. Like those coyotes from earlier. Well, I think I might have Leda get a little bit more rest once I'm sure that the pups are all kind of feeling happy, feeling like their mom's been around for a little bit. I'm sure our territory is in absolute shambles. That's, I think, just kind of a given with this challenge, is that you're not gonna know where it needs to be marked, and I wouldn't be surprised if we were kind of hanging out on 1 or 2 hexes that are surrounded by Lucky Pack and whoever's from over there. I don't think we ever actually learned what that pack was, despite the fact that they chased us off pretty early, because it wasn't a den attack, so it didn't tell us what pack they were from when we chased them away. Or when they chased us away, rather. Alright, all the pups are out. We're gonna get some sleep. If we can sleep through the sound of the ravens calling. This is very cute. One of her pups just kind of like hanging out next to her while the other 2 nap by the den. Uh-oh, I see somebody right away. What do you think you're doing here? You're not even close. You're so obvious. Get out of here. Okay, so that must be the elevation pack. As I was just saying, how the pop-up doesn't show up if you're not defending your den. Well, now we're defending our den, and there's that pop-up. I do think that's probably a sign to her that she'd better go mark in that direction. So I am going to go off and do that. It does look like Castor has the pups in the den, and it doesn't look like they're interested in coming with us. So I'm off to do some marking, and I will see you when I get back. Okay, well, Leda is back at the den. She marked a couple of hexes, she strengthened a couple of hexes she'd already claimed. Things are looking pretty okay. She did hear a lot of the elevation pack over there howling, which was a little unsettling, but oh goodness, hey. Well, this little guy's found a bone to play with. Well, I just wanted to try to call the pups out, and I only see 2 of them. Where is our female pup, our little gray pup? Oh, there she is. She's just sleeping. And it looks like Arctos has already fed them all. So, wow. Just got finished recording Arctos' episode. As you could tell, it looks like Castor has already fed them all. And it's time for us to get some sleep. Goodness gracious. This is my mistake, recording more than one series at once, is I'm just going to get everything mixed up. The confusion of the Calamity and the Geode pack was not enough. Now I need to get the wolves confused too. Alright, so we are awake. It is a bright and shiny new day. I don't see any wolves immediately coming to attack our pups. And it looks like we've still got some food left on this carcass, so no need to go hunting when we've still got food here. And while Leda was out marking, she did come across actually 2 elk herds, which has her feeling pretty good about her territory, even if we can't really see what's going on. Let's see, are the pups hungry? Probably. The pups are usually hungry. Oh, somebody's howling out there. Don't know who it is. We're gonna howl back. We're still here, and if you try and come to get our pups, we are going to fight you. Hi, Castor. I love coming back and whining to call the pups out of the den and then trying to interact with my mate, and the game's like, stop, you're interacting with your mate too much. I'm like, I did one emote. Emu? I did one emote. Oh, the speaking problems today are just numerous and unending. There are, of course, no emus in WolfQuest. These 3 pups, by the way, I still haven't actually formally put down names for them. I've only a couple of episodes have aired at this time, so I don't know if anyone's suggested any, but, you know, feel free to suggest some down in the comments if you think of any, and we'll give them some names. For now, they're just kind of nameless, and obviously we can't see their names, obviously we can't see our hunger, we can't see our stamina because we are doing a ultimate instinct challenge. We can only operate based off our instincts and what we think Leda's stats are at any given time. Oh no! I didn't see an eagle. Oh, this is not great. Okay, where are pups going? Please go in the den. Please go in the den. Now is not the time to just stand here. Now is the time to go in the den. And I can't really see where the eagle is. Oh, there's its shadow. Okay. Please go in. Nope, nope, nope. We don't like that. Come on, pup. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. There's its shadow. And it's lost again. There it is. Oof. This is not... I think they're all in the den, but at the same time I'm not entirely sure. And if they're not, you know, could be disastrous. Okay, thank goodness. Oof, that is made especially hard by all of the ravens flying around. I didn't even think about that, but yeah. Oof, don't like that one bit. Well, we're going to leave the pups in the den for now because I'm going to go mark over by Lucky Pack territory, and I will see when I get back. Okay, so Leda is back at the den. She went and claimed over some Lucky Pack hexes over on that side of the territory, and while the hexes seem pretty strong, she didn't really run into any trouble, so it's possible they claimed those hexes from us because we weren't really marking them properly, but, you know, haven't actually been defending and patrolling them that much, given that they're probably pretty far from their home hex. We don't know that for sure, of course, but that's kind of what I would assume as to why there were no wolves there defending the territory, even though it seemed pretty strong. Of course, marking anything takes a lot longer when you can't find the scent posts and do everything by howling, so maybe it just seemed like an extraordinarily long time. Anyway, Leda was able to find a little meat chunk from a cow elk that someone had hunted over there, which, you know, is mildly concerning, but to her just seems convenient, especially since they finally finished up that cow elk that she managed to drive toward the den. Though, she doesn't think she'll try something like that again, seeing as, all those ravens were hanging around when that eagle attacked, and it made it really hard to tell where the eagle actually was. It's been very nice that Castor's been here watching off after the pups while we've been away. I wonder if they have a very social personality and that's why they stay at the den with the pups. In any case, one of our pups has gone wandering away. Hey, you there. Hey, you. Yeah, get back to the den. Goodness. Oh, no. Now they're all running. Well, Leda hasn't really had much of a chance to stick around and get to know them and see how energetic they are and all that. She hasn't been around much. She's been out hunting or exploring or, you know, marking territory, and she hasn't gotten to see her pups as much as maybe she would like to. Although, you know, she does like exploring too. She likes exploring a lot, but she can't help feeling like she's missing something by being away from them so much. In any case, we're gonna get some sleep and move on to the next day. Okay. I don't immediately see any... Nope, I lied. Well, I didn't lie. I didn't see anything, and then just right away there's clearly some lucky pack wolves over there. Or maybe elevation, given that I did spot one of their scent posts that way. It looks like all the pups are going in the den. So wherever this wolf is... There they are. Hard to see them in the darkness, but they didn't really... Yep, it was... I wonder if this is that same elevation wolf. Get out of here. She's not going to attack them unnecessarily or anything, but she's not pleased that they're hanging around again. Well, maybe it's time to do some more marking, but at the same time, she hasn't spent much time with her pups. I suppose as long as Castor's around... Oh, Castor actually came with us. Well, then. We don't really have a way of knowing where the flea load is at, or even really how big the pups have grown. We haven't gotten the message that they're almost 15 pounds yet, so we know they're still before that, but it's kind of hard to say how much before that without having access to any of their info. Well, they seem happy to have some more time with their mom. And even Castor's coming over here. What? They do a lot of submissive gestures. I suppose... I don't know whether to get more sleep, whether to spend more time with the pups, or whether to go out and do some more marking. I'm sure the territory could always use marking. But... it's nice to see the puppies a little bit. Let's get some more sleep. Then maybe we'll go out hunting now that we don't have a convenient carcass right by the den anymore. Okay. Let's send the pups in, and maybe we'll actually have Castor come along with us if we're going to go hunting. They seem happy to do so. Let's head out. The last that she saw a herd was over kind of by the fire tower. So she's going to go check out that place up there and see if there's a herd that they can hunt. Well, it's not an elk, but she has spotted one of those weird things she tried to hunt earlier. Well, much earlier. Yeah, kind of when she first arrived here. She saw one of these weird things and wondered if it was food. Well, she thinks she's about to find out. Oh. We need our mate's help with this. She can't do it all by herself. And it's too deep in the water right now, but it's coming out. She got it! Oh my goodness! No thanks to Castor, really. And they don't actually seem that interested in eating it either. Maybe they were expecting, you know, elk meat, given that's what they set out to hunt, but she's happy to eat this weird thing. Probably tastes pretty funny. I don't know if it's her favorite prey, but it's food. Certainly food. And she seems plenty hungry. In fact, she ate it right up. Well, no more of that left. Maybe she and Castor could keep looking for food. That's, you know, something that they might actually want to eat. Are the elk? The elk are heading this way, actually. Okay. She's pretty pleased with catching that weird thing, but clearly Castor wasn't. Now this is an interesting place to have an elk herd because, of course, they are going to get confused with the building and run around and trample us. That's unfortunate. Maybe if we spook them from this direction, we can kind of get them going where we want them to go? I don't know. Do we even have a max claim on this territory? Yes. No. No, we didn't. Huh. Well, howling doesn't seem to be scaring them much. We really don't have a max claim on this territory. And that elk just went and kicked Castor. Oh, wow. Hunting does not seem to be their strong suit. I swear they were a better hunter when we were doing our trial, but what are you gonna do? Well, this cow elk is on the run, but we kind of want everybody else to be on the run too. That way we can pick out the weakest one. Can we kind of get in there and... Sometimes if you kind of just give one of them a nip, they will start running, but that's not what happened this time, so... And the more you do that, the more you risk getting kicked, so we don't want that to happen either. If we just run through... Oh, stop trying to kick our mate. Okay, well, oh goodness, I can't see well here either. The camera does not like being up against a building, that's for sure. And I can't tell if this elk was actually weak or if she just happened to be here and we kind of cornered her. Guess we'll find out. Let's let Castor do some of the work since they didn't really help with the beaver. Okay, she was actually weak. That's fortunate. And this is actually in a place where we might be able to come back to the carcass, so that's kind of convenient too. Most of the time when we take down an elk, it's in the middle of a bunch of trees and it's really hard to tell where we are or ever get back to that place, but I think we should be able to return to this fairly easily. Okay, we're gonna let them eat and then we're gonna take some food back to the pups. Alright, we are back with the pups. And I bet Leda is gonna tell them all about that weird thing she caught and maybe promise that she'll bring them one when they're a little bit older. So they can try it too. Their other parent didn't like it much, but maybe the pups will be different. Maybe they'll take after Leda. They do certainly seem a little bit more energetic and excitable than Castor is over there, just kind of... I mean, we love them, but hunting, not their strong suit. They are a good den parent, and they watch after the pups really well. Nothing bad has happened to them since any of the times that we left them with Castor, so maybe that's where their true talents lies, is watching after the pups and taking care of them. Well, let's see. We've got food, we've marked territory, we've spent some time with the pups, we even caught a weird thing. Leda's feeling pretty good. I think that I am going to end it here, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back next time with Leda and Castor and their 3 pups. Once again, if you have any name suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Thanks!